What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Shy coming through. Um, what a video, a talk series, a blog series, or I guess whatever you want to call it. But I'm gonna call it "Where We Do This At" Part 2. And this is just talking about stuff that comes across my plate ever so often. So in today's "Where We Do This At" involves a couple of my family members, and before y'all even go there, I'm gonna tell you now, I got permission to do this video. She already know what's in the making. So boo-boo, pump your brakes. Okay. So in this session, go ahead, sit down. Get comfortable. In this session, it involves my cousin, my baby cousin, who's a girl, and she recently just moved out of her mother's house and decided to get her own place. She is a high school graduate going to college and got her own place, her own car, and all that, job and all that other stuff. And she happened to been staying at her mother's house a lot because she hasn't been wanting to drive all the way, because I guess a lot of the stuff that she do is on that side of town and gas is high as hell. So she decided that she just was out of a couple of days a week was gonna stay at her mama's house. Now her brother on the other end is an ancient Negro, like, yeah, one of them. Did you read my look? One of them. Okay, so he been staying at her mama house too, just because simple fact here, he ain't got nowhere else to go, ain't got nowhere else to stay. And he had been talking about or throwing hints that he want to go to her house. And she's kind of like me, very territorial. And she's like, I don't want nobody at my house. I don't want you at my house. You know, when I get out of work sometimes, I just like to be alone. Don't want to step over nobody. Hell, it's a one-bedroom, fool. Where you going to sleep at? In my refrigerator? Get your life. So she was like, no, you can't stay with me. You can't go to my house. You don't come over. Okay. So her and her boyfriend, which is another video, decided that, well, yeah, they decided they was gonna break up. So she was like, oh, well, you're not just gonna walk around with my spare key on my on your key ring, especially because my name is on the lease, and ain't nobody getting no keys other than me. Okay, if your name ain't on the lease, in which I don't blame her. So she told him, no, you can't go to my, where? Okay, so she told him to drop her key off, and she had her key with her at her mother's house, and she had it laying somewhere, which I'm like, boo boo, that's a no no, especially when you got ancient, Lord forgive me, trifling Negroes around. So she was sleeping or whatever because she had to go to work that day, and he jumped up that morning, she say, and grabbed her spare key, grabbed it up and told his mama to drive him to the bus station, which is like the Metro City bus or whatever. And he drove the bus all the way drove. Hell, I wish he was driving. Hell, somebody need to give him a job. Anyway, he rode the bus all the way to her house, put the key in the door, and let himself in her house, where he don't pay bills, where he don't buy groceries. Hell, he ain't never had a W-2 in his name. He went to the army, got dishonorable discharge. They sent his ass back with nothing but the boots he walked there with, and he ain't done nothing within the Lord, I want to say it's been at least 3 years. They done took his license because he ain't paying no child support. How much ain't shit can you get? But anyway, y'all. So, what was I saying? He let himself in, y'all. And not only did he let himself in, y'all, He let some boochie. He let some boochie in the girl house to kick it and have a rendezvous, eat up that girl's Roman noodles and drink her Kool-Aid and all that stuff. Where we do this at? Okay, I need y'all to turn with me to the book of Sean. Chapter 2, verse 12. It say, thou shalt not commit breaking and entering. Boo-boo, that's what that is, baby. You have broke and entered into my house without my permission. Thou should not do that. Cause I would be forced to whoop your ass then. Okay. So it took me, y'all. That took me. So she decided that her cousin was in town. Her little cousin, well, her cousin on her father's side was in town and wanted to see her house. And she was like, okay, I'll take you by there before I take you back to your people. Take you by there so you can see my house. So she pulled up in her parkway, y'all, and noticed that her lights is on. Now, if y'all like me, if I know I turn something off and something's on, I don't necessarily get, well, yeah, I get nervous, but I get a little pissed off too, because I'm like, you know, I'm thinking about my money. That's money burning. Okay, that's money. So she went up, proceeded to go in the house and open the door, and he peeked his head around the corner out of her bedroom. Out of her bedroom, y'all. With no shirt on, no nothing. The girl's little crusty ass sandals, snow boots, whatever the hell she had on, was in the living room. And they just up in there just chilling. So she said, didn't I tell you not to come to my house? And he was like, well, we didn't have nowhere to go. She was like, the people at her house wasn't at home, so we couldn't go to her house. Wait a minute now. Come on, somebody. What kind of living situation do she get that when ain't nobody there, she can't get in either? Is she ain't shit too? Two people that ain't got and ain't trying to get don't need to be together. I'm sorry. That is just a recipe for disaster. You don't need to do that. And furthermore, why is it my problem that y'all ain't got nowhere to go? That's not my problem. My only concern is why you up in here. You in here. Especially after I told you not to be. And you think that's fine, which he has a history. He does have a history of doing that. Just disrespecting people. I done had to call his ass out a couple of times. Nigga, I done had dreams about hitting this nigga with my car. I done had dreams about just taking him off the set. Y'all, it's that bad. And, you know, let's not get this thing twisted. I'm a good person. But when you take me there, I will go there. And it is very hard for me to come back from there. I will wish everything up on you. And the Lord is working me with that. So don't be leaving me no comments talking about that's not right, Sean. This is what you need to do. I know what I need to do. Me and the Lord have been consulting with this thing. We working on this thing. Thank you. Okay? Just watch and listen. Don't leave me no effed up comment talk about what I need to change in my life, because some of y'all pretty effed up your damn self. But come on, everybody. Come on back to what I was talking about. Not only did he tell her that he didn't have nowhere to go, that's the reason why I broke into your house, but can we get a ride from your house? How did you get here? Then that's how you need to get back. Oh, you ain't got the bus stop running? Well, this works. God gave us feet. Use them. I don't know what to tell you. That's not my problem. And I don't understand. Like, I know one thing. She better than me. I tell her every time I talk to her, which is just about every day, baby girl, you better than me. Because Sean got that mentality that, yeah, I'm finna whoop your ass. I'm finna lock that door, closing blinds, and turn that stereo real loud. I'm finna whoop your ass. You and your monkey duck. I'm finna whoop her ass too. Cause you done had a bald-headed boochie up in my house, in my girl. Y'all, they was in her bed. Where she lay her head. Okay, so you done brought the girl to your little sister house. Not only that, you done went past the living room and you in her bed. Not only that, y'all, she said when she walked in, she couldn't smell her Glade plug-in, and that's a problem. And that is a problem for me, especially, honey. Because if your B.O. is overpowering my Glade plug-in, you need to wash your ass. Furthermore, if you need to wash your ass, why is you in my bedroom in my bed? That's another recipe for your ass to be whooped. Because that's just not what you do. And like I just told y'all, she better than me. That couldn't have been me, baby. Because trying to pull some bull like that over my eyes is like trying to get the sunrise past the rooster. You're not going to do it. You just can't do that. That is country. Get contrato as hell. I would have called the police just for them to stand there and watch me whoop his ass. Oh, I would have been happy to go to jail that night, honey. Mama, girl, they didn't got me, girl. Go ahead and go into my bank account, girl. See what you can do for me, girl, because they didn't get me. Cause if I didn't kill the bitch, I was gonna put her pretty close to them gates. Cause anyway, y'all, I just had to come share that because that really blew me, honey. Really blew me. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face and get ready for my husband to come home. It's 2:11 in the morning, and he get off at 3. So I'm gonna get ready for that, and I'll talk to y'all on another episode of Where We Do That At. So until then, y'all.